Hey guys, so I'm here today to film a Colourpop rant video for you. Shocking, I know, because I've literally filmed a rant video about Colourpop less than a year ago. What is my fucking life? So I had really shitty customer service from Colourpop last year in an order I placed in March. Since then, I believe I've placed one order and I had no issues with my order. And with my last Colourpop customer service issue, I actually had shipped it to my husband's sister in the States. So like I kind of could understand a little bit of confusion and an annoyance with the package because I wasn't going to my home. So like I kind of like washed my hands of that, let it slide, and thought to myself, you know, I really love Colourpop's eyeshadows. I mean, and all of their products really. So like I will let it slide and I will try to order again. I had really let that go. And then I had a shitty customer service experience again. So now I'm at a weird place. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know where to start this video. I think I'm just gonna start with like what I ordered, what happened. So my friend texted me and was like, Colourpop has free shipping over $50 for international orders. And I was like, that's bomb. Because if you're outside of Canada or outside of US, you know that shipping to Canada or anywhere else is insane at Colourpop. Like I think my last few orders, I always pay between $15 and $18 shipping, which is, and that's US dollars. So it's really like $25 Canadian for shipping. And that's fucking insane for products that cost $5. But I've done it before because I want their products and I love their products, so whatever. So I was like, okay, perfect. I really wanted their new pressed eyeshadows. So I placed an order. I put an order in for 13 of their pressed eyeshadows, 2 of their Matte X lippy pencils, and then also I got 1 free eyeshadow and 2 of the free palettes because when you ordered more than 4 eyeshadows, you got a free palette, and the limit was 2 per order, so I got 2. So that's all fine and dandy. I took screenshots of everything on my phone just so I can easily swipe through and kind of tell you my story because there are a lot of emails and I'm gonna try to read them all to you. So I placed my order on January 28th at 2:21 p.m. I believe it was a Saturday or a Sunday, so whatever. So I get an email on January 31st saying my order has shipped. Bomb, super excited, whatever. I obviously start stalking my package because I'm a crazy person. Now, my best friend also placed an order, but she placed her order on the Monday and then received tracking information on the Wednesday. So we're both like stalking our orders together, and then on February 7th, which is like a couple days later, so then on February 7th, my friend was like, yeah, my package like landed in Toronto. So what happens is you can see that it left LAX and then you can see when it lands in Toronto because they actually fly the package over. So my friend was like, yeah, I can see that it landed in Toronto. And I was like, of course my package is taking longer. Literally my luck. Because I had a Kylie Jenner package I ordered on Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday. And it got sent to Canada, back to US, and then back to Canada. And I literally got it December 22nd. So I just have shitty shipping luck. Like people make jokes about how I have online shop so much. How can I have this much bad luck? I don't know. So I was like, I checked my package on February 7th and I was like, well, I figured out why. I sent my friend a screenshot and was like, I figured out why my package took so long. It's in Australia. I live in Canada. There is nowhere in the world that Australia is between Canada and the United States. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe something fucked up. My package is lost. Maybe they just gave me the wrong tracking number. I work for a small startup company, so because I work for a small company, I deal with shipping issues sometimes, so I actually have this ridiculous amount of experience and knowledge about shipping issues. So I was like, it's totally possible they gave me the wrong tracking number. We've done it before. Or it's totally possible my package is lost, whichever. If a customer emails us and says my package is in, like if it's just delayed, we say give it a few days, we'll see what happens. But if it's in another country that it's not supposed to be in, our automatic response would be to reship the package because odds are that's lost forever. So I just emailed Colourpop and said, hi, I just tracked my order and it's in Australia. I am from Canada and my order information is going to Canada. Is this the wrong tracking number or is my package lost? And then I put a link in to my tracking number. This was February 7th at 9 p.m. And then the next morning, February 8th at 10:30 a.m., I get a response that says, hi, Kayla, your order is in transit, ! Your tracking number is, with my tracking number below and the link attached to it that I already sent them that showed that it was in Australia. Please allow 24 to 48 hours for your tracking to update. Thanks, Fernando. So at this point, I'm just like, really, Fernando? Did you even read my fucking email? Like, at this point, I'm just like, wow, could your customer service be any more fucking terrible? Like, clearly I understand my package is in transit, but it's in the wrong place. So now I'm pissed. So I write a long angry email back, probably almost immediately. I don't have the time screenshotted here, but I'm assuming it was like almost immediate. And I literally wrote, "Did you even read my original email? I can see that it is in transit, but I live in Canada and had my package shipped to my home in Canada. This package clearly states that it has just arrived in Australia. I have ordered from you many times. My packages always take 1 week to arrive from ship date. I know that Australia is nowhere between Canada and the USA, so clearly something wrong happened. Either the wrong label was attached to my package, I have the wrong tracking number, or my order has been lost," which is basically the only options at this point. Then I got sassy. "The previous reply is the lowest level of customer service I have ever received. You simply didn't even look into my order. You simply gave me a basic reply without even looking at my order information. I work in customer service and expect better from a brand that is only online. Please look into my order and give me further information or reship my package because it's clearly lost." Yeah, I'm a sassy bitch. I don't care. Working in customer service for so long, I have learned that the fucking squeaky wheel gets the grease. You know what? Causing a scene is annoying, and I hate that I have to fucking do it, but I also understand that companies aren't gonna do fuck all for you unless you make a racket. So I was gonna make a racket. At this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm so annoyed. Like, I didn't even read my fucking email. Also, Colourpop, get a fucking phone number. Who doesn't have a phone number? It's 2017 and you're an online only business. If I can't go into a store and talk to an associate, you need a phone number, because going back and forth is so annoying. Like, you have to wait a day or two for a reply from Colourpop, which I get because, like, they're so busy, but that's fine. Then have people to answer the phone. Like, I don't even like talking on the phone. I dread calling companies. I dread calling anyone, but I also understand that sometimes it's the easiest way to get shit done. If you want anything done from, like, your phone company, you gotta call them, and you can get it all hammered out in one phone call. But this is, like, days and days of back and forth. So I replied to them they replied to me February 8th. I replied back the same day. So then again, the next day, February 9th, at 11:52 a.m. So my package has now been lost for 3 days. For 2 business days, sorry. And so someone replied saying, "Hi, thank you for reaching out to us. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience." So, like, I guess they apologized. That's a plus. So she said, "For your reference, the package was delivered to the following address," and they listed my actual address in Canada. And it says, "It looks like USPS routed your package to the incorrect country. No worries, no worries. Thanks, that's so professional. It will be rerouted to Canada soon, as USPS is usually good at noticing their shipping mistakes!" Exclamation point. Like, "We understand your frustration. However, we can assure you that USPS will reroute your package within a few business days." I have worked with UPS so many times. They lose packages all the fucking time. You cannot assure me my package will be rerouted. Good try, though. It says USPS tracking has no indication that your package will be attempted to be delivered in Australia. As your package was shipped out on the 31st of January, it should be delivered by March 31st, as that would be 21 business days. International packages are delivered within 7 to 21 business days. I'll get to that in a second. Please accept this coupon as a sincere apology." So they gave me a coupon code and an expiration date of May. No telling me what the coupon code was. I went and I added it into my Colourpop cart, and it was a $5 coupon code. So at this point, I'm enraged. Like, you should just reship my package. Even if it gets rerouted to me, I think that you need to just bite the fucking bullet, eat your costs, and do good customer service, because that's what it comes down to. If I get both packages, I'll ship the other one back to you, and it will literally be no cost to you, but they won't do that. So now I'm mad. And I reply, "Hi, Justine. I appreciate your apology and explanation. However, I don't believe it's going to reach me. USPS does not operate inside other countries. I work in shipping for an online business and deal with this all the time. Once the package arrives in another country and is processed, it is passed off to that country's postal carrier. In this case, it's the Australian Post. I know because I actually took my tracking number and I put it into the Australian Post's tracking, and it said that they had received my package. It was like in transit in Australia, and I was like, fucking thanks. I don't live in Melbourne. That's not helpful." So basically, if you're international, you'll know that when you track in USPS, once it arrives into, like, the destination country, so once it gets to Canada, it shows that it was in Canada, and then no other update is shown in the USPS system except for delivered. And when you call USPS, they always tell you, "I can only see what you can see in the tracking." So for her to say there's no indication that your package will be attempted delivery is bullshit, because there would never be an indication. The only tracking that shows that my package will be attempted delivery is when I track it in Canada Post inside my country. USPS does not show that. And she didn't look in the Australian Post because she's not that smart. So I put a link to the Australian Post tracking because I'm a crazy bitch and I don't care. So I told her that and said I put it down, it says it has arrived from the sorting facility as an in-transit. Dreams. I said, I'm sure once they process it, they will realize it's in the wrong country, but since they are not USPS, it's now in the Australian Post's hands, they will most likely return it to sender, which is you. I once again want to reiterate, I don't think I will get it. If it was lost in Canada or it was delayed in the US with USPS, I would completely understand waiting for my package to arrive and hoping for the best. Like I did with my Kylie package. As long as it's between the two countries it's supposed to either originate in or end in, I have faith that the postal system will connect enough to get it to me. But now that it's in a total other country across the fucking world, I'm a little concerned, which like I think anyone would be. And if I needed this package for anything like gift or something, I don't feel like Colourpop would give a fuck. So then I go on to say this isn't the case, it's in the wrong country, and I said I also think it's highly unfair to say that it can take up to 21 business days for my package to deliver. I live in Canada, not somewhere across the world. Every other time I've ordered from you, my package is delivered within 7 business days of the ship date. I certainly think it's ridiculous to expect me to wait 21 days for a package that may not even come to my country, because like it takes 7 business days for a package to get to me. I understand slight delays, but it's in another country, and I hate, they just like kept being like, well, it can take 7 to 21 business days. And it's like, yeah, 21 business days if you fucking live somewhere that's hard to reach. Like maybe if you're in Russia, it will take 21 business days, but I'm in Canada. You could literally, I could drive across the fucking border in 3 hours. Okay. So I said, at this point, the least you could do is reship my package. I don't want a $5 coupon, which to be honest is basically a slap in the face. I have spent over $400 on your website in the last 2 years and love your products, but a $5 coupon is what you give someone for signing up for your newsletter. Hi, I'm a fucking customer. I know what your coupons are for. Not someone who has received appalling customer service and still has no clue if their package will ever deliver. So once again, I asked for someone to reship my package. So that was, what day was that? That was on February 9th. So they got back to me on February 13th because I emailed them on Thursday. They didn't reply on the Friday, and I thought they're probably waiting to see if the package shows movement over the weekend, and they'll get them back on the Monday, which is, I believe, what they did. So, like, I'm watching you, Colourpop. I know what you're doing. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll wait till Monday. So then they reply again saying, we reached out to our USPS representative about this issue, and they have assured us that your package will be rerouted to Canada. I don't believe they did that. As stated, we understand your frustration and know that USPS will reroute it, blah, blah, blah. Again, she said there's no indication your package will be attempted to be delivered in Australia. I went over this in my previous email, bitch. Then she said we can't reship your package unless the 21 business day time has passed, as this is our policy. And that was it. That was the email. So I was like, okay, you know what? February 13th, that was a Monday. I was like, I'm going to wait until Wednesday and see if my package has moved or not. Because at that point, it'll be 6 business days in Australia. So I waited. I was like, I'll wait to reply. So I waited until Wednesday. I didn't email them until Wednesday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. to be like, okay, I've tracked my package again. It hasn't delivered. So this is where my email gets really long and really bitchy. You thought my last emails were bitchy? Wait for this one. Hi, Justine. My package is now in Australia with no movement for 6 business days. By the time you respond tomorrow, it will be 7 business days. Yeah, email response time. Annoying. It only took my package 3 business days to be processed into Australia. At this point, the system should have realized it's not in the right country and should be moving towards me. It's not. I have a very hard time believing it will be sent back to me. And at this point, if it does show movement, it will not make it from Australia to Canada in 9 business days, which is the arbitrary 21 mark you have imposed. I need a sip of my tea. Hold on. In response to your rationalization that does not indicate in the USPS tracking it will be attempted delivery, I'd like to explain how international tracking works. I'm so mean. Once a package has left the US and is out of USPS's hands, the tracking is minimal. Once it's processed through a sort facility, the USPS system does not get updated until delivery. I have attached tracking information from my last Colourpop order, which shows how it's processed in Canada. I'm a bitch, I know this. Then I just explained what the tracking was, and then I said, I'm also tired of hearing you say the international packages take 7 to 21 business days. I am in Canada, and as you can see from my previous orders, packages have always delivered in 7 business days after the ship date. A friend ordered from your website on January 30th. Her package shipped February 1st and was delivered to her on Thursday, February 9th. That is 7 business days from ship date, and she lives in the same city as me. It's my best friend. And she was like, oh my God, I got my order. And I was like, I fucking hate you with every ounce of my being right now. I want my eyeshadows. So I just said this is a stalling tactic and a lie. Yeah, I called her a liar. No shame at this point. I'm just mad. I mean, at this point, if they're not gonna fucking reship my package, I might as well yell at them and give them a shitty time at their job today. So then I said, at this point, I want to know, 1, will you reship my package at all? Previously, I was told you would not do reships. For my last order that was returned to sender, they wouldn't refund me until it got back to their offices, even though they could see it was being returned to sender. Like, what if USPS lost it during the return to sender process? That would be my fucking money? No. And then secondly, they made me replace my own order. They wouldn't do a reship for me. They were like, you can place another order now that we've refunded you. Thanks for nothing. So I was like, I don't even believe you're gonna reship my package. And then I said, 2, if my package does not show movement, when will you reship it? I think waiting until the 21-day mark is a little ridiculous. If it continues to show no movement over the next few business days, I think it's pretty clear the package is lost and will not make it to me by the 21-day mark. Please advise. This is the worst customer service I've ever received. As a company, you should rethink your policies and your attitude towards your customers. Just because you have a lower price item does not mean you can provide less than stellar service. I understand this is a USPS mix-up, but I also know that you can put a claim in with USPS to recoup your losses. You should have used this as an opportunity to show a loyal customer that you care about their business. Instead, you did nothing but prove you don't care. At a point, as a company, sometimes you just need to swallow your pride and your losses and provide your customer with excellent customer service. I would like this forwarded to a manager so that someone can do something about my package. I'm so tired of going back and forth on email with you and getting nothing but the same generic responses. So yeah, I'm pissed. But it worked. That long, bitchy email got me a reply within the span of 3 hours by their customer service manager. So I got an email that night at 7 p.m. that says, hi Kayla, thank you for contacting us. I am the customer service supervisor and would love to assist you. International packages are generally delivered within 7 to 21 business days, as this is the standard delivery time USPS gives us. Per our replacement policy, we are required to wait 20 business days before issuing a replacement package, as that is the time frame when packages are deemed to be lost in transit by USPS. We understand your frustration, however, we have seen this occur with USPS and majority of orders do not get rerouted to the correct destination. So I was like, great, they're not gonna fucking do anything for me. Why are you even fucking emailing me back just to break my heart again? Then she goes and say, we have issued you a one-time courtesy replacement package. Your new order number is this and should be shipped out soon. Here's a coupon code, again, that expires in May. Because yes, after going back and forth with you for literally a week and a half, I would love to place another fucking order from you guys within the next 2 months. That's my fucking dream. So Glimmer, her name is Glimmer, I love that, sent me a new package on whatever day this was. First of all, Glimmer, that's shitty. That's a shitty answer. I understand you're trying to like put me in my place and be like, we can do this one time for you, but it's not an every time thing. But, fuck you, Glimmer. That email was bitchy and made me think I wasn't in my package. So they reshipped my package. And then this happened. So, I was tracking both my packages to see what was happening, and they both came into Canada at the same time. So you know what? They were right. The USPS package was rerouted to Canada, but when I went to pick up my packages from the post office, because they literally arrived on the same day, the package from Australia had a $25 customs fee on it, and the package from America had nothing. And the guy at the post office was trying to be like, well, when you buy something online and you ship it into Canada, you have to pay taxes on it always. And I was like, sir, you clearly don't shop online, because I have never, not once, had custom charges applied to any of my Colourpop orders. And most of my orders in general do not have custom charges on them. I've never had customs fees on any of my orders. So the only thing that I can logically think is that because my package traveled to fucking Australia, it affected the customs somehow, and they flagged it for that reason, and it was tracked, and I was gonna be charged $25 customs on it. So originally when I saw that both packages were arriving, I was like, honestly, I'm not even gonna send the second package back, because fuck you, Colourpop, that's shitty customer service. But then I saw that one had fees on it, so I went to the post office and I told the guy, I was like, well, which one has fees? And he was like, this one's free. And I was like, I'll take the free one. You can return to sender the other one because it's the exact same package. Not taking your shit, Colourpop. So I got my one package, I got all my products, I did just upload a haul video. I'll link the haul below because I do fucking love the eyeshadows, which makes me even more mad. So that is my story. I feel exhausted and I just don't know what to do with my life right now. Like, part of me is like, well, I did get the package, but I also had to pay $25 customs fee. And then part of me is also like, you know what? Even though my package was rerouted to me, no, they still should be providing better customer service than that. All you do is you reship the package, and then if the customer gets two, you tell them to send the original one back. We do it all the time for customers. And you don't send me generic replies and just like tell me I have to wait 21 business days from Canada. Like if I lived somewhere that was like actually international, I would understand that, like somewhere like over an ocean, but like I don't. I live right across the street from you guys, right across the street. So I'm just frustrated and annoyed, and I don't know what to do because I love Colourpop's products, but I hate their customer service. So I'm kind of at a weird place right now where I'm torn between, do I support the products I love, but also in turn support shitty customer service, or do I just boycott Colourpop? But like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I am mentally right now when it comes to Colourpop. All I know is that I really don't know what to do. That's what I know. I don't know. And like, I'm not out here to put shade on Colourpop and be like, they're terrible, fuck them, you shouldn't buy from them. But it's kind of like, first of all, a warning to anyone international. Watch out. Actually, anyone at all. Watch out, because Colourpop does have shitty customer service. So 9 times out of 10, you will get your package right away like my best friend did, and it'll be fine and nothing will happen from it. But that 1 time out of 10, when you get a shitty, you just get like shit luck and your package gets lost or misplaced or sent to the wrong country, they're going to provide you with terrible customer service. So I guess comment down below. Tell me what you think I should do. Tell me if you've had shitty experiences from Colourpop's customer service or anyone else's customer service. You know, I always want to give people chances to make up for their fucking mistakes, but I just don't know anymore. Because if this is gonna keep happening, it's annoying, and I feel bad for every customer that's not like me. Like, I was a crazy bitch, and I know that I was a crazy bitch, but it got me what I wanted. I got my package, and I didn't have to pay customs. But what about people that aren't like me? People that are, you know, pushovers, or that they don't want to stand up for themselves, or think that like the company's not gonna help them. Like, what about those people? I feel bad for that. That's the problem with shitty customer service, is that shitty customer service sucks for the people that can't stand up for themselves. Like, yeah, in the end it worked out for me because I fought for what I wanted. I went back and forth with them on emails, and I was not taking no for an answer. But it sucks for the people that don't. Like, working in customer service, I hate that people who bitch get what they want and the other ones don't. Like, I hate that that's the rule, and it annoys me because it's not fair that someone who's gonna be a crazy bitch gets me to go out of my way to, or the company to go out of their way to do something for them, but they won't do it for someone else. So I think they just need to work on their customer service. I'm putting this video out here again, like I said in my last video. I want Colourpop to know that they are not perfect. They have room for improvement. And instead of just focusing on putting out new products every fucking month, maybe they should focus on, I don't know, hiring people to work at their call center, hiring customer service staff that actually know what they're doing, or a customer service supervisor who's better than fucking Glimmer and can actually fucking do their job and figure out what good customer service is. That's what I want. I want someone to learn from this. I want you guys to learn from this, that shitty customer service is out there. And if you're a pushover or someone who doesn't want to stand up for yourselves, fucking do it. It's just an email. They'll never know who you are. And if you fight, you'll get what you want. So that's what I have to say. My camera has 1% battery left because I've been bitching forever. So thank you guys for listening to my craziness. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Colourpop right now. Like, I love their products. They're so inexpensive. They have so much great stuff, but I don't know if I can continue to support them if they're gonna keep acting like this. Like, I just don't know what to do. I'm sure at some point in the next year, my fucking consumerism is gonna eat at my soul and make me buy from them again because I have a problem. But right now, I just don't know. I don't know. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.